Hi guys. At the IWA 2025 this year, I saw a few scopes that I found really interesting and they don't really get a lot of media coverage. So I thought I'd make a short video about it. I've been meaning to get this video out for a few months now and just didn't get around to it, but I think it'd still be interesting for you guys. So let's get stuck into it. The first scope I saw was the Bushnell Match Pro ED 3-18x50. I actually saw the scope already at the IWA 2024, but at the time I didn't really take any notice of it. Afterwards I couldn't find any information on the scope, so I decided this year that I'll take a closer look at it. I've been running the bigger brother on my 22 rimfire and I've been really happy with it. I really love the controls. I like the dial that indicates what the revolution is that you're on, and in general it's just been a good scope. So with the new magnification range of 3-18x50, I think we can have a really good scope on our hands for the future. The second line of scopes are the new MeoPro scopes from Meopta. They've been doing really good scopes. I've been a little bit disappointed with their scopes. They haven't quite got the features I like on them, but the quality is good. They have really good glass on them, and so it's also worth checking them out. So without further ado, let's get into the video. We're here at the IWA 2025. It's the fourth day of the show, and today we want to go and have a look at some optics. There are a few optics that hasn't really been covered that much in social media, and we want to go and have a look at it. So let's get inside and check it out. We're here at the Bushnell booth and we're looking at the Match Pro ED 3-18x50. It's a scope that we haven't seen a lot of on YouTube or on any other platform, but quite an interesting scope nonetheless. So we're well familiar with the bigger brother, the 5-30x56, and the features on this one is very similar. So starting from the back, you have the same ocular housing, quick adjustment, the optic settings are the same, magnification ring is the same. You've got the quick throw lever on the magnification ring, so this end of it looks exactly the same. Moving forward, your turret for elevation is exactly the same. So you've got the locking turret, you've got the indicator pin to show you what revolution you have. The main difference here is you have a capped windage turret underneath. The capped windage turret, you still have a turret that shows you your left-right revolution, so it's still a usable turret if you want to take the cap off and use it for diving. The reticles inside, you have two options. You have the G5 Emerald reticle, and you also have the deployment to reticle. So two options that you can use. You have a lot of windage holds and you have a lot of elevation holds. It's also an illuminated reticle. Parallax goes down to 15 yards. And then moving forward, objective 50 millimeters on this one. It doesn't really limit it. I think for the 3-18 magnification range, you're still getting a good field of view and you'll still get good light gathering from the 50 millimeter objective. In general, size and light is normal for this magnification range, but I think for the price point it's more than acceptable. Meopta is coming out with 3 new lines this year of scopes. They've got the MeoHunter R5, which I've got in my hands here. They've got the MeoPro R5 and then the MeoPro R6. So they're replacing existing lines with the new scopes. So the previous lines with the Meo Sport R, then you had the Optica 5 and the Optica 6, and they're replacing these with the new lines. So a lot of the controls are the same. Looking at the MeoHunter R5, you've got adjustable elevation and windage turrets. We've got an adjustable parallax, and we've got an illuminated reticle. For this one, we're doing the BDC reticle and the 4C reticle, so the classic. In general, they've updated the magnification rings as well as the turrets. It's a little bit more grippy than the previous ones. It's still a locking turret. And in general, it has a nice, good feel to it. A little bit softer click than some, but it's still a very usable turret. For the price point, I think really good. The next one we're looking at here is the MeoPro R5. So they do quite a few different magnification ranges on this, and they do two different setups. One is second focal plane, the other one is first focal plane. On the second focal plane models, they usually have capped windage and elevation turrets, but they do have a few models in the FFP version that also has an exposed elevation turret. We've still got some parallax here, and they've upgraded the magnification ring as well as the turrets. It's not got the rubber armoring as the previous version. From the feel of it, it's still nice and grippy. They still have the throw lever on the magnification ring, so you can still adjust it nice and easy. In general, I find it to be quite a well thought out upgrade, and I think it will be much nicer to use as it's a little bit more flush. They don't have as much bulk, so I think in general for the hunters and shooters out there, it will be a little bit nicer to use. And then the last scope range we're looking at is the MeoPro R6. We've got, again, a lot of the same features as the Optica 6, so you have the same glass. The magnification ranges are very similar, but just with your updated turrets, updated magnification ring. So same as with the MeoPro R5, we've got this grippy textured magnification ring. On the turrets, they've made the turrets a little bit lower form factor than for the Optica 6, which I find really good. The Optica 6 turrets were really big. These are also locking. They have a 0 stop in them, so all the models with magnification starting at 3 power and upwards also have a locking turret. On some of the models they have an exposed windage turret, on some of the models with low magnification they have a capped windage. Reticle illumination and parallax as usual. On most of these models they also go down quite low. On the ones with low magnification it goes down to 10 meters. On the high magnification ranges it goes down to 25 meters. Center tube 30 millimeters on most of the models, with the exception of your 5 to 30 that has a 34 millimeter tube, and your MeoPro R5 models they have a 25.4 millimeter tube. So all in all, really good update on these models. Glass is really good. It was always a good selling point for these scopes, and I think they've made a lot of worthwhile improvements to the models, and most hunters will appreciate the updated version.